It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button for your boy. We want to get 50 to 100 likes every video, man. I appreciate it. It helped with the YouTube algorithm. Y'all been doing great. The support been great. Let's get into the recap. 4-3 last night. I'm not tripping because we went 4-3. We made profit and the 2 parlays cash. I'm glad that happened. Florida first half spread. They won by 2. We had a minus 2.5. They were literally up 3. They made a dumbass turnover with like 14 seconds to go in the first half that blew us. So I kind of did not like that, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, what else happened? It was somebody else killed me, man. Cavaliers had them over 125.5. They ended with 124. I know I said this multiple times, but I mean this, man, with all sincerity in my heart. Cavaliers are banned. I would even go too far as to say if I think about taking Cavaliers bet, I'm going to just fade them out, right? But yeah, man, 4-3, made great profit, made some money, so I ain't tripping on that. Let's keep the win streak going. You know what I'm saying? Today I got some basketball. I got some baseball. I told y'all, baseball is that sport. We're going to make the most money we ever made on this channel with baseball. I'm telling y'all. So I got some basketball. I got some baseball. And I think I got a hockey play in there too as well. So, man, let's hop right into it. First bet. Rudy Gobert under 4.5 field goals made, right? I actually think the Suns don't get blown out. I think it's a possibility the Suns can win this game. I think the Suns fight completely hard. So, and my thing is I'm all about correlated picks, right? You know, so if I'm considering that I believe that the Suns are going to win this game, they're going to cover the 9.5 spread, 8.5, whatever it is. There's no way I have to assume that the Timberwolves player is going to have a bad game. One of the most important players is Rudy. He's completely trash. I'm not saying he won't grab rebounds, get an assist or two here, don't pick and roll, whatever. But as far as hitting shots, because they're just going to foul him if he gets too low. He's not going to hit shots. Rudy is terrible. So give me Rudy Gobert under 4.5 field goals made. I think before the game started, they dropped this down to like maybe 3.5, maybe even 2.5. But I just don't see a scenario in a game that's against the Suns, the fast-paced game. He's not going to thrive in a game like that. So I almost took his under on PRA, but it's going to be a lot of shots going up. He can cash the rebounds. He can get the assists. But I just feel comfortable taking Rudy Gobert under 4.5 field goals made. Let's get into the next one. With that same game, give me Suns +9. I just don't see a situation where the Timberwolves win this game. I mean, they could win, but I don't see a blowout. So they're not beating them by 10. The Suns are trying to make a playoff push. KD's been in playoff mode. Devin Booker's been a little iffy, but I think they play better tonight. And I think that everybody's overreacting because how bad they played against Boston last game. But we have to remember, even with no Jason Tatum, whatever, it's still Boston. They're damn near arguably, them OKC, one of the best teams in the league. So we can't have a case of recency bias and lose understanding about what's going to actually happen. So I like Suns. I think Suns cover the 9. I don't see them getting blowout, man. I just don't see it, man. I just think that the Suns, after getting whooped like they did, they're going to come out ready to play. So that's the next bet. Suns +9 against the Timberwolves. Let's get into the next one. Before I say this, I know you'll be like 30, you lost your mind, but hear me out, right? It's a Hornets game. Hornets and Raptors. We're taking Scotty Barnes over 11.5 assists and rebounds. RJ Barrett is out. Grady's out. I don't expect a blowout here. I know the Hornets, people say the Hornets in tank mode. They trash LaMelo. We know this. LaMelo's not playing, whatever. This is going to be a back-and-forth game. This is not going to be a blowout game. I think the line opened up at 7. Toronto was favored by 7. Now they dropped it down to 5.5. I think this game is more so closer to a pick-em. I know it's hard to say that because LaMelo's not playing and the Raptors are better and the Hornets have nothing to play for. But just hear me out. This game is going to go down to the wire. So because of that, and with RJ Barrett out, that's assist and rebounds gone. With Grady out, that's shooting, that's rebounds. So I'm taking Scotty Barnes over 11.5 assists and rebounds. I guarantee you, before the game starts, they're going to bump this up to 12. There's no way they leave Scotty Barnes at 11.5. So that's the next bet. Scotty Barnes over 11.5 assists and rebounds. If he doesn't hit this line with them 2 players out, he bad. I said it. Let's get to the first college basketball. Y'all know college basketball a little shaky. I got 2 college basketball bets today. Yeah, it's just been, college basketball been very college basketball-like. It's been very bullshitty. So, but Purdue and Houston. I'm taking Purdue under 61.5 total team points, right? I don't think they score over 55 in this spot. Both these teams play super slow. Houston's a lot better defensively. They're long, they're big. I see one-shot possessions for Purdue. Not a lot of second-chance points. Not a lot of shots from the free throw line. Purdue like to jack up threes. So I think this is a perfect spot. I just think that Houston's defense is going to swarm them. So I didn't want to take under in the whole game because you saw what Alabama did to BYU and the game still went under. So I felt better taking Purdue under 61.5 team total. Now listen, I know you might be saying 30. I just can't take it. It's not just because Purdue plays slow, they play at a slow pace. It's because the defense, and I'm a basketball player. I know how these games go. When you go against a team that's longer, faster, stronger than you, you're going to resort to shooting threes. But you're shooting over longer defenders, right? I don't see a scenario where Purdue has a great shooting night and them long rebounds. It's only going to be one-shot possessions. They're not going to be able to get 3-4 second-chance options against Houston. It's not just going to happen. It's not going to happen. So give me Purdue team total under 61.5. Let's get into the next one. Ole Miss and Michigan State, right? So this is my thinking, right? So I didn't want to take the full game. And even though Florida burnt us on the -2.5 first half spread yesterday, they only won by 2. They killed us. I'm still not deterrent. Like, I'm still not pushed away from first half spreads. I love first half spreads. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If the number supported, it supports it. So I'm taking Michigan State first half -1.5 on the spread. You could take a money line on the parlay side, but I think they definitely win the first half by 5 or 6 points. I just think they're going to come out with 2-3 days of rest and coaching and time to prepare. Tom Izzo is a great Hall of Fame coach. He's going to take away everything Ole Miss does well, their best player, and put them in a box. He's going to force other guys to beat them. And I just don't see a scenario where, one, Ole Miss wins the first half. Because coaching, people talk about coaching in the fourth quarter wins those games, but also how you start the game and how you close the half matters so much. That's why Florida didn't close the half yesterday. 12 turnovers, 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Nasty work against the other team. But Florida just didn't have the coaching to support it. They turned the ball over too much. But Michigan State, I trust them on a -1.5 spread. I trust them on a 3.5 spread, but I took it down to be safe, on the straight bet. So Michigan State, first half spread, -1.5 against Ole Miss. I think they end up winning the whole game, but I felt better taking this halftime bet so we could just sweat the first half and enjoy the rest of the game. So let's get into the next. Get into the first parlay, right? So I got it right now here. We got first bet of the parlay, first leg, Rockets and Rays, right? I'm looking at it on my other phone, so I got 2 different ones. So first parlay, Rockets and Rays, right? First leg, Jordan Beck under 0.5 runs. Y'all know we cashed yesterday with the runs parlay. I don't see this guy getting a run, not against the Rays. They don't give up a lot of runs, and even when they do, it's not going to be to a guy like him. So that's the first leg. Jordan Beck under 0.5 runs, and then we got the Canadians and the Hurricane. I took Canadians +2.5 because I low-key think they beat the Hurricanes in this spot. I could have took the +1.5, but I did +2.5 to be super safe. So give me first leg, Jordan Beck, under 0.5 runs, and then Canadians +2.5 against the Hurricanes. Even if they lose, they're definitely not losing by 3. So that's the first parlay. It's 2-leg, +110 odds. Let's get to the next parlay. Next parlay, same thing. KD to score 20 points. I think he gets 30 in tonight's matchup against the Timberwolves. I already said that I think the Suns low-key win this game. And in the game that I think they're going to win, y'all know I'm all about correlated picks. I think he has a great game. He's been playing great. He's in playoff mode. Not too much worry about Devin Booker, but I know KD is going to show up and do what he got to do. So I think KD scores 30. He's definitely going to clear 20 in the first half. Book it. Second leg, Ozzy Albies under run. I'm not going to say the names. These 2 players under on runs. Same situation, same formula I stick to every baseball season. I try to find teams that don't give up a lot of runs, and they're playing teams that typically don't get a lot of runs. So, and I love to pick like some of the lower class players to not get a run. Baseball is already a hard sport as it is. So it's already a low scoring affair. So picking players that normally don't get a run, your luck isn't that bad or they're going to get a run when you pick them. And even when they do, these type of bets cash 60-70% of the time. So I love this. That's why I parlay a couple on to get the plus money. So a little simple 3-leg is +130, KD 20 points, and these 2 baseball players to go under on the runs, man. These are all the picks for the day. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you haven't joined the Discord, man, we got some good things going in the Discord. I'm still posting my free picks every day. We got guys in the Discord giving out their free picks, smacking, making real deal money, man. So I appreciate all the support we've been getting. Join the Discord for my picks and other picks as well, man. It's just a great community. It's no toxic shit. I ban any of that crazy stuff, no crazy people. It's just a good community, man. We good guys, good women, just a good sports bet community that you want to be a part of. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.